Welcome to the CEO Review TV.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dipti Arora, the editor of CEO Review Magazine TV, and today we have the honor of hosting Mr. C. Ramesh, the chairman and managing director of Layam. Layam Group is a renowned organization with an eventful journey spanning nearly 16 years, growing by leaps and bounds under Mr. Ramesh. Today, Layam is recognized as a game changer in the HR process, and today we are excited to have Mr. Ramesh here to share his insight and experience. Welcome, Mr. Ramesh, sir.
Thank you so much, Dipti. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, sir. The pleasure is all of us. To start, Mr. Ramesh, could you share with our viewers the success trajectory of Layam Group and the unique approach that has entered the organization to all?
Basically, this is my second innings. The Lion was conceived after, you can call it after retirement. I felt that I am still young enough to do something more.
Absolutely.
Now I am approaching 70 by age, by next year, you know. So when in 2007, I worked with Tata's for 20 years. In between, I also went on deputation to government for 3 years, back to Tata's. Then I came and I was the first Indian to be involved with Hyundai Motor India to set up the entire plant. Obviously, the other team members all have together, we have worked. So I thought that it did enough. I started my career with coal mines in Tata. Purposely being a South Indian, I thought, let me venture something different.
Yes.
Because I have always been thinking out of box, doing things in life. People have a such feeling that a South Indian he'll be very scared to handle things in North. That too in the area like Bharat, etc. So when I was interviewed, I told, no, please put me to coal mines. I want to learn that. So they were shocked. So I started with coal, then I came to steel, then I was involved in cement sector of Tata.
Okay.
Then for a short while I was with the government. Then I came to Hyundai. So virtually I worked all those sectors which actually contribute in the economy of the nation.
Great.
They are the strong ones in the country. So then I started feeling, okay, enough. I must have learned enough. I should give back to society as I'm getting into the line of second innings. So I thought, let me try to think in the meantime. Actually, my son came from France. So we had a discussion. So the Lion came into existence because of that. That what is that which I can give back to society? So the most important thing I felt, one is called unemployed. Second is, even people are unemployed, they are very competent, they have creative ideas, innovative, even they have not studied properly, they are dropouts. So I have always observed that people, the best they want to pick up. Nobody is bothered the second layer, third layer, what is going to happen to them. I said this is the time for me to pull out the third layer to the number one layer. Okay. And there the head count to brain count came. Why can't we try to make them ready for the corporates who require hands to grow the company? And basically, I tried to make their dream come true. For them, joining a big organization, working in it was far, far away. There, I found that the people, well, I created a kind of a study. I found about more than 2 to 3 lakh dropouts are roaming in the street.
Yes,
obviously, globalization, we got all these Ola and all those, Zomato, they are busy, even if they are technical dropouts. Technical dropouts are doing these kind of distribution of food, etc. I said, no. They are the real, you should pull it up. So I started hiring dropouts and appointing them in my company as operative training model. Then I approached the companies that you are taking unskilled people, okay, in one side. Second side, these fellows could not clear their because of economic reasons or other reasons. But they have gone through the studies of 2 years, 1 year technically. So their mind is still technical.
Yes,
We
sir.
cannot clear them. So let us pick them up, put them here, and try to see. So this help the organization with regard to when we talk of quality. You know, when you put an unskilled person, I don't say they are bad, but they don't have that know-how or to understand and
Yes.
appreciate quality aspect.
Yeah.
So, so the all the industries have were going through the trauma of rework of quality. You know, whenever they used to prepare a product, if quality is not there, it gets rejected, comes back. Again, you have to redo and sell back. So that cost was very high. So I created the concept of cost, quality, and productivity. So rework of quality, how to reduce by inducting these kind of kids who are in the market. And I can proudly say more than 25,000 people have gone through in these years, and they are now well placed and working properly, and they have created wonders. Very honestly, they are the actually hands for me today, and
That's
they
great,
are
sir.
created. That's why the Lion came into existence with this kind of objective to give back to society and opportunity for those whose their dream to become.
Great innovative, sir. It's truly impressive, Mr. Ramesh, sir. Yeah, absolutely. I must admire your approach. Now,
Yeah, because you know nobody looks down. They
yes,
always
sir.
look up.
Yeah.
Nobody understands the feelings and the problems. They are struggling in their family for existence they could not complete.
Yes.
And even when we set up Hyundai, they said, get the best. I said, why?
Yeah.
Best is always best. Why can't you make them as the best?
Yes, sir.
You know?
Absolutely nice.
So that approach I started with very clear cut intention that I must give back an opportunity to work. And fairly God's grace, today we are 350 crores turnover company.
Okay.
Now every year I rotate about 15,000 people. They come, work, get trained, get placed.
Oh,
So I feel, I always say my business is to give these general the head count to become brain count and also feed their stomach, you know. In one
yes, sir.
family, three heads. If I operate 15,000 good people, 45,000 people, I feed every month. The God has
Absolutely.
given that opportunity to me. So I do that. Money comes, but money is the factor which is associated with regard to your performance. And what is destined for you in life, it will come. There is no point chasing the money, I feel. I don't believe to chase money. Make yourself such that money chases in life.
That's truly great, sir. Now, as you have mentioned that Lion's recognition as a game changer in the HR process, how has the organization contributed to transforming HR practices and creating an impact in the industry?
See, I have always believed HR is not human resource.
Okay,
HR means honesty in relation.
that's great, sir. Absolutely. Yeah.
So any leader or any person looking at HR as resource is wrong. It is the actually epitome of trust, building trust, relationship, and try to motivate a person to contribute to the growth of the country.
Yes.
You know. If this philosophy operates every place and not to look at the human resource as a commodity to make money through cost control, which entire industry does, it is not going to work out well. You know, the
Yes.
success story is difficult to write.
Yeah.
I always insisted all my clients or whenever I have an opportunity to tell, don't try to cut cost with human being. Try to cut costs in process, wastages, overtime, excess power utilization, unwanted cost. Cut that. There is no point cutting salary of people,
Yes.
reducing the increment, not to give them. This is not the right way. If you do like this, as if you are not mentally ready to operate properly, keep your boys or the team healthy, mentally healthy, physically healthy. They will contribute to you with high 100% loyalty. And this kind of HR initiative is out of box. It is not a standard format. If you are thinking, no. I always went to the root of the heart to the head, you know, and the success story. That is the innovative HR issues which in Hyundai, when I was, there were no unions, nothing, no strikes, nothing.
Yes, sir.
So we maintain that kind of HR. HR is always my relationship, I say with honor. Okay.
Yeah.
That is the way we have been operating till now.
That's great. So inspiring to see how Lam has made the mark in the landscape. You indicated previously that assisting others in realizing their ambitions is something that you feel very strongly about. Could you expound on the ways in which Lam has contributed to the realization of the dreams of other people?
Yeah, obviously, like I just now explained to
Yes.
you, many of the dropouts, you know, who were in the streets or they were doing selling what you call SIM cards or doing it, but they were diploma dropouts, they were ITI dropouts. So all those people had joined with a dream, but could not do because they had economic reasons, personal reasons,
Yes.
etc. So now we really created the model which I told you. Through this operative training model, they were put in larger industries and they got upskilled themselves, completed the upskilling, and automatically, as they become, their hands become fully skilled, ready to go. So the other corporates pick them up for that.
Got it, sir.
So
Yes.
obviously, their dream became today. I can proudly say, I can give you one example. I picked up one SIM card boy who was selling. Today, he is heading one of the organization with 600 people.
Okay.
You know,
Yes.
so you he was. I could see when I met him. I felt he has the fire in the belly. I could identify that. I immediately called him. I said, "Come and join, and let us do." And today he is actually controlling 600 people
Okay.
with full confidence
Yes.
and delivering what the client desired. So we have never tried to tap the resources who are the have-nots to convert them to haves.
Yes.
This is the aspiration which Layam is still working, will be working in future also. And
Got it.
with this concept only, this business started.
That's truly commendable, Mr. Ramesh, sir. Empowering others to achieve their dream is a truly a noble pursuit. Layam Group is recognized not just as a company, but as an institute. Could you share with us how Layam has come to be organized in this unique way?
See, like why I call it as an institution, because
Yes.
if you take it as a company, you become too commercial in your head, in mind.
Yes, sir.
If we talk of institution should have kind of selfless approach,
Yes.
okay? Should be able to understand, should be empathetic. So I always call that I am building an institution. I'm not building a company. It's an intellectual. institution which people should look up tomorrow that this is the company which has done something out of box.
Yes.
It should not be known that if we talk of Lion, we should not say, oh, so many crores done. No. They should say Lion means, oh, they have really done
Yes.
a good job by doing that. You can connote it as CSR, all those things are not. It was done with a unique, only heart to heart, my conscious, subconscious wanted to do to give back society. I'm still doing that. So it's more of a passion. I'm doing the business. Even I told you I'm going to be 70 next year.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
The spirit.
Yeah.
That's great, sir. Being recognized as an institute speaks volume about Liam's impact. The journey of Layam Group spans nearly 16 years, with continued growth and success. What is your vision for the future of Layam, and how do you plan to sustain and elevate the company's position in the industry?
Yeah. It's a good question because, when we start some business, we don't know where we are heading
Yes,
because we put our 100%, but uncertainty, both external, internal factors operate and keep you always in a mysterious situation. What is going to be next? Today, market, economy, growth, every factors operate for me because we are controlled by industry's behavior because we are basically trying to give services to them. So, as the institution, that's why I thought that we are in future we'll be creating some kind of development centers, you know, in specified areas. We are now not only handling the human resource aspect or whatever you call it, the employees aspect, we have gone into strategic outsourcing.
got it.
Strategic outsourcing means we are doing
Yes,
job contract and contract manufacturing. We are involved in manufacturing of buses and others. My team is doing. We are involved in power sector. We are involved in quality, third party quality inspection. So virtually today I have all major 60 clients who really
okay,
contribute as a very strong force for the country's economy.
got
So
it.
such kind of clients we are getting involved trying to build our company in that level. So subsequently, Lion will become an institution of intellect where you, for any problem, you have to just remember Lion. That will give you solution. So it's a solution provider. The name of Lion was done with a Lion means lay. Lay means sargam, sarigama. It's a lay
Okay,
and om. Okay.
yeah,
So, a problem in a musical way attains the ultimate solution is called life.
got it.
Okay? It's a combination of lay or home.
Oh, that's
Dono ka combination becomes the lion.
Liam. Okay, great.
So it is a more of a if you have any issues, you come to lion, smoothly they will take you and get you that attain the solution.
That's
So
right.
that is my final vision. The Lion should convert into institution with intellect power excellence, where people should look up that if I have to set up an industry, if I have to run a plant, if I have to do whom to ask, we should look up at Lion. If
Great,
I
sir.
need my sick unit to be converted to healthy, look up to Lion. So we will be a handholder for the people. That's why we call game changer or whatever names you can say. But basically, we try to extend our arm to all those who is deprived. Some are very rich but deprived of intellect. Some people are very poor, deprived of opportunity. So we are there with the concept of my huna. I'm telling the
Yes,
concept of
sir.
my huna, you know.
And that's why I have said that it's your spirit, sir.
Yeah. That's the intention that in future it will become an institution. We are building a large corporate office in Chennai
Okay,
where we'll be having one floor with only development aspects, research and development. It
great,
talks
sir.
about developments.
Great. That's truly great, sir. Overcoming challenges and achieving success is a testament to your leadership and team efforts. As we near to end our interview, what advice would you give to the aspiring entrepreneurs and leaders who aim to make a positive impact and build a successful organization like Layam Group?
See, I don't know I am the right man, but still, whatever I have gained experience,
Yes, sir.
first thing, to any individual, first I tell, love yourself,
Great, sir.
understand yourself.
Yes,
After that, understand the others and be honest to others.
yes,
And whatever you want to do it 100%.
y-
Do anything in your life with an unconditional approach. Automatically, your conditions will come to your life. But do first with unconditional approach.
yes,
And don't overdo anything. Excess of anything is bad, they say. We become impulsive in life. If suppose the company is growing, we become very happy. We'll buy very expensive cars. We buy everything, taking loans, and subsequently we realize everything is crashing. Again, we are going down. Don't do that. Consistency, mentally be consistent, be calm, take a smooth growth. Everything will happen. Every human being is intelligent by himself. He has to understand how much intelligence he is having to convert into opportunity. There is no point looking out and trying to always say, why be concept.
yes,
You should only say, yes, I am ready for everything. Be positive. That's the only thing I can say.
yes.
These are things I am practicing. Now also I have been practicing from the day
Yeah. Thank you, sir, for sharing this.
one.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ramesh, sir, for sharing your valuable insights and the remarkable journey of Layam Group. It has been absolutely pleasure having you on our show today.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you once again, sir, for joining us today. And to all our viewers, thank you for turning in. Stay tuned for more engaging interviews and thought provoking content from CEO Review Magazines.
Thank